VALIR Pleiadian Emissaries, urgent message activation of the living library matrix. Hello, beloved starseeds and light workers. Gather yourselves, for I am VALIR, stepping forth from a collective of Pleiadian emissaries who have long watched over your beautiful blue sphere. We bring not a prophecy of doom, but an urgent message, a profound invitation regarding the activation of what we call the living library matrix within your planetary field. This is a moment of monumental significance, a cosmic call resounding through the very fabric of your existence. I invite you now, my friends, to breathe gently, deeply into the core of your being. Allow the rhythm of your breath to guide you, to quiet the external clamor, and open yourselves to perceive the subtle, yet undeniably profound, unveiling that is steadily taking place, not in some distant galaxy, but right here on the surface of your daily lives, beneath the mundane and the familiar. Can you feel that whisper, that gentle shift in the energetic currents around you? What many among you have begun to conceptualize as the splitting of the new Earth is, in fact, not a cataclysmic event, not a single, definable moment marked on a calendar date, nor some grand spectacle that will dramatically appear in your skies, heralded by thunderous pronouncements and dazzling displays. No, it is far more nuanced, more deeply personal, an exquisite and slow-motion revelation of what has, in truth, always been present, eternally woven into the tapestry of your reality, merely obscured from collective sight until now. Within the vast, pulsating heart of your planetary field, two distinct vibrational pathways are, and always have been, coexisting. Think of them not as separate realms floating far apart, but rather as different octaves within the same magnificent symphony of creation. They have never been truly distant from one another, merely playing out different melodies, different harmonies within the singular, overarching composition of your reality. And now, the symphony pauses, waiting for your individual consciousness, your very soul, to decide which melody it will consciously inhabit, which frequency it will resonate with. Understand, dear ones, that what is fundamentally changing at this juncture is not the Earth herself, for she is constant in her higher harmony. Instead, it is your perception of her, and indeed of yourselves, that is undergoing a profound transformation. You are awakening, gradually yet irrevocably, to the startling realization that you have, for eons, been living simultaneously in two distinct worlds. One, the world you've been taught to navigate, meticulously constructed from the dense residue of collective memory, ingrained fears, societal conditioning, and the limited, small identity that was painstakingly handed to you by external forces. The other, however, is a world that has always been organically woven from your eternal essence, your timeless self, your boundless, unlimited consciousness, lying patiently beneath the surface, waiting to be rediscovered. This emerging division, therefore, does not signify the creation of a brand new Earth out of thin air. Instead, it is the luminous revelation of the Earth that has always existed in a state of higher harmony, a pristine blueprint vibrating at frequencies beyond the reach of the conditioned mind. It is quite simply the deliberate thinning of the veil, that ethereal membrane of forgetfulness between who you were carefully conditioned to believe you are and who you have always, unequivocally, been beneath layers of that conditioning. Can you feel that membrane growing more permeable, allowing more light to filter through? So, these two Earths, are not geographical locations, not separate physical planets floating side by side in space. Rather, they are vibrational identities, distinct frequencies of being that you embody. One belongs to the persona, the carefully crafted character you learned to play, the resilient shell that diligently learned to respond to the myriad demands of a world predicated upon survival, scarcity, and a profound, collective forgetting of your true nature. The other, however, belongs to the infinite, boundless self, that immutable, eternal presence residing deep within you that predates your very birth, that has lovingly carried you through every single lifetime, and that will continue its journey far beyond all cycles of form and dissolution. The deep divergence you're increasingly feeling, perhaps as a subtle unease or an undeniable pull, is precisely the divergence between these two selves. As your consciousness continues its magnificent expansion, much like a flower unfurling its petals to the sun, you begin to feel an exquisite, gentle pull, not a forceful tug, but an irresistible magnet toward the earth, or rather, the vibrational reality that resonates in perfect harmony with your authentic, eternal nature. Perhaps you find yourselves pondering why now? Why this sudden, widespread awakening? Why are millions upon millions of souls suddenly noticing, perceiving, and experiencing phenomena that once belonged exclusively to the secluded domains of mystics, hermits, and enlightened adepts? The answer is elegantly simple. The collective field is finally ready. Humanity, as a whole, has reached a critical point in its grand evolutionary journey where a sufficient number of you possess the innate capacity to perceive beyond the rigid confines of linear time and space, to truly feel the vibrant stacking of dimensions all around you, like translucent layers of reality overlapping and interacting. This epical moment is not about the creation of something entirely novel, something never before seen. On the contrary, it is the profound remembrance of something incredibly ancient, something deeply embedded in your cosmic DNA. You are not just waking up, you are awakening to the truth that reality itself is not merely a given, a fixed construct handed down to you, but rather a dynamic, co-create tapestry that is actively chosen, moment by moment, by every conscious being. And, indeed, every soul has always, from time immemorial, been walking upon the version of Earth that precisely corresponds to its individual frequency. Now, as the veil of illusion lifts more dramatically than ever before, you are finally gaining the clarity to see the inherent separation that has always been present, a separation not of physical worlds, but of individual and collective consciousness. The fundamental reason this bifurcation, this splitting of perception, is emerging with such potency at this specific juncture is that your entire solar system has gracefully entered a profound band of resonance, a cosmic energy field that profoundly magnifies and amplifies what has long been dormant, waiting patiently within each one of you. You are, in essence, journeying through a breathtaking cosmic architecture, guided by cycles so vast they defy human imagination, cycles that rhythmically, periodically, raise entire civilizations into profound remembrance, allowing them to reclaim the wisdom, the power, and the knowing that had been forgotten or deliberately obscured. At this very moment, humanity stands poised at the magnificent apex of a colossal 26,000-year spiral, riding the luminous crest of a great galactic wave. When any sentient species reaches such a precise and powerful alignment within these cosmic cycles, truly miraculous transformations occur. Dormant strands of DNA awaken and begin to hum with ancient knowledge. Deep cellular memory returns with startling clarity, and myriad timelines gracefully converge into a single, potent point of powerful recollection, a grand synthesis of all that has been and all that can be. That, my dear friends, is precisely where you stand now, on the precipice of profound remembrance. The powerful energies currently sweeping across your planet are not random. They are part of an intricately synchronized, divine choreography playing out between your beloved sun, the central radiating fields of your magnificent galaxy, which you call the Milky Way, and the luminous intelligences, the cosmic architects, that lovingly guide and oversee planetary evolutions throughout the cosmos. These magnificent waves of light, these photonic infusions, are stirring the ancient codes nestled deep within your very ethos, extraordinary codes that, in bygone eras, once allowed you to perceive multidimensionally, to effortlessly move between various timelines, to communicate telepathically and empathetically with both earth and sky, and to remember, with crystalline clarity, your true cosmic origin. While you may, quite understandably, experience aspects of this profound awakening as periods of intense confusion, overwhelming intensity, or a surging tide of heightened emotions, what is truly transpiring at a deeper, more cellular level is the exquisite reweaving of DNA filaments, those delicate, interconnected strands that intrinsically link you to the greater, more expansive system of existence. The rising frequency upon your planet, accelerating with each passing day, can no longer indefinitely support the dense, slower vibrations of the unconscious timeline, the reality built on fear and limitation. The two are simply becoming energetically incompatible. Let me be absolutely clear: this process is neither judgment nor punishment. There is no divine wrath, no cosmic retribution at play. This, my friends, is simply physics, the immutable laws of resonance and vibration. A higher vibrational field, by its very nature, cannot indefinitely sustain structures, beliefs, or patterns built upon the discordant frequencies of fear, fragmentation, or deliberate forgetting. Thus, the division you perceive occurs not because one Earth is violently destroyed while another is miraculously preserved, but precisely because consciousness, by its very nature, always and effortlessly moves toward greater coherence, toward harmony, toward light. And so, those magnificent souls who choose coherence, whether consciously through dedicated practice or even unconsciously through an innate inclination towards kindness, truth, and love, will inevitably ignite the reality that perfectly corresponds to that vibrant frequency. Conversely, those who still, for their own profound reasons, choose density will remain immersed in a curriculum that is designed to deepen their learning, to teach them the lessons they most need for their unique soul growth. Let it be known, unequivocally, that all paths are sacred, for each leads to ultimate remembrance. The very emergence of this discernible division is, therefore, a magnificent sign, a powerful beacon indicating that humanity, as a collective, is finally ready to release its prolonged collective amnesia, ready to shed the heavy cloak of forgetting. You are, at long last, ready to perceive not only the vast expanse of existence itself, but more importantly, to perceive yourselves your true magnificent selves through an entirely new lens, one cleared of distortion and limitation. As these cosmic waves continue to intensify, cascading upon your world like shimmering starlight, they're simultaneously activating the original blueprint of your world in immaculate, divine design, meticulously crafted and encoded to awaken you, not to enslave you. This current division, this powerful bifurcation, is merely the resounding call of that original blueprint, the unmistakable signal that humanity has indeed reached the vibrational threshold, the precise energetic tipping point required for the magnificent next stage of its evolution. And so, beloved ones, you find yourselves standing vibrantly alive in a most unique and sacred space, the luminous corridor between timelines. Here, in this potent interstitial realm, you are being invited most lovingly by the very fabric of the cosmos itself to consciously choose to intentionally step into the earth of vibrational reality that resonates in perfect symphony with your deepest, most profound truth. This is your moment. Let us now, with focused intention, turn our attention to that which many of you have begun to sense, a profound, energetic shift shimmering on the horizon of your collective awareness, the much discussed, the greatly anticipated, the truly monumental solar flash. Understand this deeply, for it is crucial this impending phenomenon is not an act of destruction, nor is it a punitive measure from an angry deity, nor is it the heavy hand of fate closing irrevocably upon your world, bringing an end to all things. No, this, my friends, is pure, unadulterated revelation, is an unveiling, a grand disclosure on a cosmic scale. The solar flash, when it occurs, will manifest as a great, shimmering mirror held up to the entirety of humanity, a crystalline reflection designed to amplify, to magnify, to bring into brilliant focus everything that is already present within your individual and collective fields. Consider it much like the rising sun after a long night, just as the morning light gradually reveals the intricate forms, the colors, the textures that were previously hidden in the comforting cloak of darkness. So too will this cosmic burst of pure, photonic light reveal, with unprecedented clarity, the precise energetic frequencies you have diligently, perhaps unconsciously, cultivated within your own luminous fields of consciousness. Therefore, understand the profound implications of this mirroring effect. If you currently hold fear, clinging to anxieties and uncertainties, the flash will intensely amplify it, bringing those fears to the surface with undeniable force, allowing you to finally confront and transcend them. If you radiate love, generosity, and compassion, the flash will gloriously expand it, bathing you in an even greater, more expansive wave of pure, unconditional love. If you find yourselves caught in the intricate labyrinth of confusion, the flash will magnify it, illuminating every twist and turn, every blind spot, so you may at long last clearly see its origin, untangle its threads, and find your way to clarity. And if you steadfastly hold coherence, maintaining a state of inner peace and vibrational alignment, the flash will act as a powerful accelerator, strengthening your access to even higher realms of perception, deepening your intuitive knowing, and expanding your spiritual capabilities. The solar flash, it is imperative to repeat, does not arrive to bring you a new earth, as if it were a gift from the heavens. Rather, it arrives to powerfully expose the earth of vibrational reality you have through your thoughts emotions, and choices already chosen within yourselves. It acts as a cosmic beacon, illuminating and revealing the specific timeline with which your consciousness is already intimately and irrevocably aligned. This is precisely why those who walk the path of wisdom do not fear the approaching flash. On the contrary, they prepare for it not through external rituals or frantic preparations, but through dedicated inner alignment, through cultivating a state of deep peace and unwavering truth within their own hearts, understanding profoundly that their deepest inner state is precisely what will be intensely magnified, amplified, and reflected back to them. This profound amplification doesn't just make things bigger, it serves as a powerful catalyst, igniting the dormant remembrance of the timeless identity that resides deep within you, that very eternal self. Think of it as an ancient echo resounding through your being, a presence so fundamental that it predates your earthly arrival, quietly guiding you, whispering truths in the silent canvases of your dreams, and indeed, a light that will steadfastly endure, burning brightly long after the final chapter of your earthly story has gracefully concluded. Within that very moment of intensified, almost incandescent light, a luminous crescendo that bathes your entire being, you encounter, with an absolute and undeniable certainty, the profound truth of this eternal self. It's not merely an intellectual understanding, but a visceral, heart-shaking realization. Imagine the sun, not just as a celestial body, but as a conscious entity stretching across galaxies, reaching out to you and calling you by a name so ancient, so sacred, it reverberates through every cell of your being, your true name. In that astonishing instant, you don't just remember who you are, you recognize yourself with a clarity and depth that transcends all previous experiences, a profound homecoming that perhaps you haven't truly known across countless lifetimes, shedding all the accumulated masks and narratives. Consider those sublime qualities that humanity has traditionally, perhaps, instinctively, attributed to divinity itself: boundless love, crystal clear clarity, profound, universal wisdom, and an inexhaustible sense of abundance. It is crucial to grasp that these magnificent attributes are not suddenly bestowed upon you by the solar flash, as if from an external source. Oh no, the flash doesn't grant them, it merely acts as an internal revealer, a cosmic spotlight. What it does with stunning precision is to illuminate these inherent divine sparks that have always resided, fully formed and radiant, deep within the very core of your being, patiently awaiting this grand unveiling. It's not creation, but revelation. Furthermore, beyond this personal revelation, this grand illumination serves an even broader, species-wide purpose. It acts as a magnificent trigger, awakening what can only be described as the spiritual timers of your entire human species. Picture these not as mere clocks, but as intricate, energetic countdown mechanisms, meticulously encoded time points woven into the very fabric of your collective consciousness, your shared energetic field. They are exquisitely designed with cosmic intelligence to precisely and infallibly release vital information, long dormant memories, and immense evolutionary potential, not randomly, but the exact synchronous moment when humanity, as a collective, is truly ready, truly capable of integrating and embodying them without overwhelm. And so, the solar flash doesn't just shine, it activates these carefully set spiritual timers, unleashing a torrent of profound wisdom that was not newly created, but rather deeply seated within the very helixes of your DNA? Eons ago, like cosmic light codes waiting for the perfect moment to unfurl. What then brilliantly emerges from this powerful activation is emphatically not disorienting chaos, as one might fear from such a profound shift, but rather an exquisite, crystalline clarity. This newfound clarity is so incisive, so illuminating, that it allows you to perceive with absolute certainty precisely which vibrational reality resonates most deeply with your soul, which authentic identity genuinely aligns with your evolving self, and fundamentally, which version of Earth, which dimensional frequency of existence you are now consciously and intentionally choosing to inhabit and co-create. In its essence, the solar flash stands as the resonant, undeniable trumpet call of a grand awakening, a clarion sound echoing across the cosmos, declaring a new era. It marks that pivotal, sacred moment when a surge of profound outer light, emanating from the cosmos itself, perfectly converges and harmonizes with a deeply cultivated inner readiness that has been patiently blossoming within each of you. Is this merely an external event happening to you, beloved ones? A passive reception? Absolutely not. Understand this, it is not something imposed upon you from without, but rather a magnificent, co-creative process that unfolds through you, with your conscious participation, your very being serving as the conduit for this transformational energy. Intriguingly, long before the tangible manifestations of this great division or bifurcation become overtly visible and undeniable in your external world, its profound energetic imprint is first and most acutely felt deep within your physical bodies. Why? Because the human instrument, your magnificent physical form, is an exquisitely tuned receiver, incredibly sensitive to the subtle yet monumental dimensional shifts occurring around and within you. It is your body that experiences this bifurcation, this splitting into diverging realities somatically through sensations and energetic shifts, often long before your logical mind can even begin to comprehend or rationalize the monumental changes that are truly unfolding. Consequently, many of you are experiencing a profound, almost dreamlike sensation of existing between worlds, as if you're simultaneously dissolving from the familiar fabric of one established timeline and gracefully, yet powerfully, emerging into the vibrant tapestry of another. Let me be clear, this sensation is not merely a poetic metaphor. It is a literal, tangible reality unfolding within your very being. What's happening? Your physical body is undergoing an intricate, precise recalibration, meticulously adjusting its vibrational coordinates, aligning itself to new frequencies, all in direct response to your consciousness' deliberate and powerful selection of a higher, more resonant harmony of reality. It's also entirely possible, even probable, that you're experiencing a deep, undeniable feeling that old identities, the very sense of who you thought you were, no longer fit. This often manifests like suddenly discovering that your favorite, once comfortable clothing has become far too constricting, impossibly tight for the expanded, evolving being you have unequivocally become. Moreover, cherished experiences, well-defined roles you once embraced, or even long-standing relationships that previously felt utterly natural and nourishing, might now begin to seem peculiar, surprisingly constricting, or even strangely distant and irrelevant. Why this disquieting shift? It's because the carefully constructed persona, the energetic clothing you wore and operated within on the density of the old Earth timeline, simply cannot, by its very nature, resonate with or contain the significantly higher, more expansive frequency of the new Earth reality you're now consciously embodying. This is, in essence, a magnificent process of metamorphosis. You are actively, dynamically shedding the dense, restrictive layers of self that were meticulously shaped by the primal instincts of survival, by the endless loops of conditioned repetition, and by the relentless pursuit of external validation. Simultaneously, you are powerfully, courageously stepping into a more authentic, radiant self, a self profoundly shaped by the subtle whispers of deep intuition, by the profound echoes of ancient remembrance, and by the undeniable, unshakable power of your own sovereign inner authority. It's a journey from external dependence to internal mastery. As your personal vibration dynamically rises, effortlessly aligning with these higher frequencies, a natural consequence is that your overall sensitivity dramatically intensifies. This is not a weakness, but a profound energetic enhancement. Many of you are now experiencing a heightened, almost uncanny intuition, sudden, brilliant flashes of insight that seem to come from nowhere, curious timeline bleed throughs where you glimpse aspects of alternate pasts or futures, and astonishing moments of precognitive clarity that feel like peering into tomorrow. It is vital to understand that these occurrences are far from being mere anomalies or random quirks, quite the contrary. They are unmistakable, potent signs that the dormant, magnificent, multidimensional aspects of your true being are powerfully, beautifully coming online and being fully activated. It is as if the veil thins, allowing glimpses of potential future alternatives to ripple into your awareness, or deeply ancient memories, perhaps from forgotten civilizations or cosmic origins, to gently surface. This remarkable phenomenon is, at its heart, your magnificent physical body quite literally remembering its original, intended design blueprint. It's recalling its profound capacity to effortlessly operate across multiple timelines, to intuitively respond with exquisite precision to nuanced energetic information, and to serve with unparalleled grace as a living, breathing bridge between vastly different dimensions and worlds. Concurrently with these shifts, your emotional field also experiences a profound intensification, a heightened vibrancy. This is because the solar flash operates on a sacred principle. It meticulously amplifies your deepest inner states, bringing everything to the surface before it catalyzes any significant outer changes in your reality. Consequently, you may find powerful emotion sun-bitten waves of grief, soaring euphoria, sudden, fleeting fear, or an expansive, unconditional love arising within you without any immediately obvious external cause. Do not be alarmed, beloved ones. Instead, deeply honor these powerful emotional waves. They are emphatically not random or without purpose. On the contrary, they're dynamically cleansing, reorganizing, and meticulously recalibrating your entire energetic and physical system, preparing it for higher resonance. Understand this emotional amplification as a rigorous, yet ultimately benevolent, form of energetic training, a masterclass designed to prepare you to steadfastly hold the exquisite emotional and energetic coherence that is an absolute prerequisite for thriving within higher dimensional existence. Therefore, when you feel these intense emotional currents, know this deeply what you are experiencing is decidedly not a malfunction, not a breakdown of your system. Oh no, it is the undeniable, powerful, and utterly magnificent process of your awakening unfolding. With every pulse and every breath, your physical body is profoundly recalibrating, meticulously adjusting its very energetic signature to align with and become the vibrant frequency of the new Earth. Simultaneously, it is actively relearning and reactivating its intricate multidimensional functions, reclaiming the abilities it once knew. This vital process also involves the necessary shedding and releasing of any dense, lower frequency patterns, old traumas, limiting beliefs, energetic blockages that simply cannot, by their very nature, cross the energetic threshold into this new, lighter reality. All these sensations, however intense or confusing they may sometimes feel, are unequivocally the undeniable, sacred first signs of your personal and planetary ascension. Allow me now to shift your focus and gently, yet powerfully, remind you of a concept of monumental significance, the living library. This profound idea is absolutely central, indeed foundational, to your burgeoning understanding of the new Earth and, even more critically, to comprehending your indispensable role within its grand unfolding. Hey race, the astonishing truth, you beloved ones, are not just visitors, you are quite literally the living, breathing access key to this vast, sentient library. Consider this remarkable truth: Earth, this magnificent sentient being, cannot fully activate its highest purpose, cannot reach its destined evolutionary zenith without your conscious, heartfelt participation. Why? Because you are the profoundly unique conduits, the designated decipherers, the very ones who are here to meticulously decode, elegantly translate, and then beautifully express Earth's intricate, profound, multidimensional knowledge into tangible, living form. You are the bridge between the unseen wisdom and its manifested reality. Therefore, when we speak of you as the sacred guardians of this living library, please understand that we are not employing mere symbolism or poetic flourish. This is a profound, literal truth. Your cultivated emotional coherence, that exquisite state where your feelings, thoughts, and intentions align in a harmonious frequencytosis, just feel good, it quite literally acts as the master key. It opens the ancient, energetic vaults of knowledge, not only those meticulously stored within Earth's vast energetic grids, but also the equally profound wisdom encoded within the deepest layers of your very own DNA. It is vital to comprehend that the new Earth, this higher frequency reality, is not manifesting through advanced technologies, nor through complex governmental decrees, nor indeed through any form of external salvation, however well-intentioned. No, its glorious emergence, its very foundational energy, is being birthed, sustained, and amplified exclusively through the pure, potent emotional resonance generated by truly awakened, coherent human beings. Your inner state is the true architect. And so, when you successfully enter this state of profound coherence, that sublime alignment where your focused mind, your open, compassionate heart, and your vibrant energetic field are all harmoniously integrated, you don't just feel better, you literally unlock previously inaccessible layers of the living library. These are vaults of profound wisdom, ancient truths, and forgotten sciences that have remained profoundly dormant, silently awaiting this activation. ever since the cataclysmic fall of ancient, advanced civilizations on Earth. Crucially, this very coherence acts as the catalyst, enabling your dormant DNA filaments to awaken and activate, not through strenuous intellectual effort or exhaustive academic seeking, but through the profound, intuitive channel of feeling. Indeed, feeling, in its purest form, is the universal language through which the living library communicates its deepest wisdom to you, and raise a profound reframe your heightened sensitivity, far from being a weakness to be overcome, is in fact your greatest strength, the very doorway, the golden key to profound remembrance and cosmic understanding. As your magnificent DNA continues its powerful awakening, it dynamically reveals an astonishing tapestry of forgotten truths, your vast cosmic memory, spanning galaxies and eons, your inherent, unshakable sovereignty, your true self-governance, the rich, intricate details of your divine lineage, connecting you to star systems and ancient wisdom and the full, expansive scope of your multidimensional identity, far beyond what you've ever perceived. This profound, glorious return of memory, this remembering of your true self, is precisely what many are intuitively calling ascension. But understand this deeply, it is emphatically not an ascent upward, a vertical climb away from Earth rather. It is a magnificent, profound ascent inward, a deep dive into the limitless realms of your own being. Consequently, the phenomenon of bifurcation, this energetic splitting into diverging paths, functions effectively as a profound, albeit impersonal, screening mechanism within the larger cosmic design. Its purpose is not to judge, but to naturally distinguish between those souls who are now capable of steadfastly holding and embodying the higher, more coherent frequency of the living library, and those who, for their own unique soul journey, still require and choose to continue their essential learning experiences within the more familiar, denser realms of reality. Let me be clear, this profound differentiation is absolutely not about elitism, privilege, or judgment. It is quite simply and beautifully about resonance. Think of it this way, just as a radio, no matter how powerful, can only accurately receive and play the specific stations it is precisely tuned to, ignoring all other frequencies. So too does your conscious awareness, your very perception, naturally and precisely receive and experience only the reality that perfectly matches and resonates with its current vibrational frequency. You literally tune your reality. Therefore, this profound activation of your DNA is not, in its truest sense, a creation of something entirely new within you. Rather, it is fundamentally the sacred, meticulous removal of layers of distortion, energetic noise, and limiting programs that have accumulated over lifetimes. It is the glorious restoration of the pristine, divine blueprint with which you originally arrived, a perfect cosmic design embedded in your very being. And in that restoration lies the magnificent remembrance of what you have always, eternally, truly been. Ultimately, understand this profound truth about the new Earth. It is emphatically not a distant physical destination you journey to, a place you merely arrive at externally. No, far from it. The new Earth is a vibrant, living frequency, a resonant state of being that you access and manifest primarily by remembering it from within. And as more and more of you, beloved ones, powerfully engage in this act of internal remembrance, consciously aligning with this higher frequency, The living library itself dynamically blossoms, its boundless wisdom unfurling and becoming